Right. Good morning, everyone. Online students, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Please, kindly please respond to the chat for me, guys. Online students, please check. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Come on, come on. Please respond to the chat for me. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. A very, very good morning, guys. Very, very good morning. So, yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very, very small and a quick recap on the concepts that are covered in our yesterday's session. Yesterday we started discussing about metadata information basically what is a metadata? Metadata means data about the data. Four types of metadatas are there. Database metadata, parameter metadata, result set metadata, and row set metadata. Very, very, very simple and very easy concept which we had covered in our yesterday session. Now today, see, I yesterday only already told you, mainly JDBC concept is completed. Max, it's done. Small topics are left behind. That is what we are trying to cover. So today we'll be discussing about how to pass an image file into a database or a large text file into a database. Simply my question is how to pass image into a database or how to pass a file into a database by using our Java coding. That's it, not more than that. Blob and glob data. Blob, binary large object. Glob, character large object. In your core Java, listen, in your core Java, we already discussed about IO streams concept. I guess you remember that, right? Why you did not came yesterday? Marriage, your marriage. Then why you did not came? And you tell me the personal work. Tell me what is that personal work? Tell me. Priorities. Don't miss the classes. Please don't miss the classes. Okay. So yeah, yesterday it's done. And when we speak about core Java, in our core Java, we are having this concept known as IO streams. IO streams. Reading the data from a file or writing the data into a file. Byte streams, character streams, data streams, object streams, buffered streams. We already covered. Do you remember that? Now I have a simple question. Byte streams and character streams. What is the difference between byte streams and character streams? In byte streams, data will be transferred in the form of bytes, and in in character streams, data will be transferred in the form of characters. No, not exactly. Something else. Come on. Say completely. Don't expect me to complete your answer. Come on. Byte streams, byte streams are used to transfer both multimedia data and textual data. Character streams are used to transfer textual data. Come on, guys, in byte streams, literally the data will be transferred in the form of bytes. Means audios, videos, images will be able to transfer by using byte streams. Textual data, characters, we need to go with character streams, right? So we'll do one thing. First, let us try to pass an image into a database, and after that, we'll try to retrieve it back. Shall we? That is blob data. Blob, B-L-O-B, blob, image. After that, we'll try to pass a large textual file into database and we'll try to retrieve it back. That is clob, C-L-O-B, clob data. Okay. If we want to deal with, I repeat, if we want to deal with blob or CLOB data, we need to deal with, obviously, we need to deal with streams, IO streams. We'll see that. Shall we? Shall we? Okay, okay, okay. So just don't code anything. Please wait. Please wait. First things first, let me try to create a class. JDBC Pro 13, I guess. New class JDBC underscore Pro 13. Finish. Okay, and let me try to get all my variables. Okay, I'm having all my variables. Now I have it. Close the laptop. Okay. Now I have this database, guys. What is my table name and how many columns I'm having? Two columns. ID and big data. ID and big, yes or no? ID and big data. ID varchar big data. I'm going to use blob. Blob. Binary large object. Blob. Okay. All right. Now here, what I'm going to do, you know what? I want to pass the values. I want to pass the values into this table, my data. Could you please tell me the query? String SQL query query equal to, I'm sorry, in selector, insert into my data, values. Can I write simply, oh, just a second. Can I write like this? Yes? Okay. Now, after that, just let me try to go with my void. You know what? Let me try to write connect method. I want to write connect method. Shall I? Okay. So CONNECT connect. CONNECT connect. Return type is connection. Okay. Now, after that, let me just try to use, hang on. Try CATCH catch EXEPT and exception E, and here synchronicity and connection con equal to null, and here RETURN return con. You already know this. Return con. Okay, okay. Now let me just try to go like class dot for name driver. After that, driver manager dot get connection URL username password equal to con, and here just e dot print stack trace method, and just for my confirmation, just for my understanding purpose, system dot out dot println CONNECT and connection created, just like this. Connection created. Okay, okay, okay. I wrote my connect method. Now let us just try to deal with the void void method one. Okay, void method one. System dot out dot println passing blob data into database. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now after that, obviously try, just try CATCH catch exe exception e dot print stack trace method. Now I'm going to call my connect method equal to con belongs to connection interface. Now prepare statement. I want to use prepare statement. Come on. Con dot prepare statement. I'm going to write my SQL query equal to PSTMT belongs to prepared statement. Now I need to pass the values now. Please respond. So two values. First one is ID PSTMT dot set string one. Let me just try to pass the ID as 101. After that, after that, I need to pass what I want to pass. What I want to pass, tell me an image. Means that is actually a blob data. You need to respond, Raf. A blob data. So you know what? Whenever we are trying to pass a blob data, first what we need to do, we need to read that data into a file. I mean, from a file. Read the data. Without reading, how you will be able to pass that? Come on. Okay, now tell me, when you're speaking about IO streams, if we want to read the data from a file, which class you are going to take? Take time, feel free. IO streams, reading the data from a file. File input stream. Take a minute time and please think about the code. Code. There is a file. There is a file. Image file is there. I want you to read that image file. Please take a minute time and think about the code. New file input stream. Inside the parenthesis, we need to give file path equal to FIS. After that, like that, please think about the code. I'm going to give you a minute time. Think. Please think. Okay, we'll do one thing. You tell me first new file input stream, and here what we need to give? File path. We need to give the file path. After that, equal to FIS belongs to file input stream. Okay. File path. Which file shall we read? Let me try to. Okay. We'll do one thing. This is, I'm going to make it as pick one. This is the file. Okay. This is the file. Now I want to read this file. Read this file. Okay. Now let me just try to get back here. Here I need to give the file path now. Just a second. .png. Sure. Let me just try to backslash pick one.png. This is the file. I'm going to copy this file. I want to read the data from this file. Okay. Now pstmt dot set blob blob set blob. Second, you know why I gave two? I'm sorry. Second question mark. Second question mark. Now FIS, I'm giving the file path here. And after that, I'm just going to write dot available. Sir, this is second Question mark. Okay, I understand this. FIS, basically this is the file path. Okay, completely I got it. But why I need to go with FIS dot is available, right? Available method return type is int. What it is going to return? How many bytes? You know, we are dealing with blob data. How many bytes are still available in your image? Are you understanding the point? Still, how many we need to write into the database? I'll show you. Wait for it. I'll show you. Okay. Again, for example, for example, basically this is the image which I want to store into the database. How do you think that image will be stored directly like image format? No, it is going to be stored in the form of bytes. So whenever you're dealing with bytes, you need to respond. Whenever you're dealing with bytes, what do you mean by implicit typecasting? Implicit typecasting. Automatically it will be converted by the compiler. What do you mean by typecasting? Converting one data type into another data type. Okay. Let me just try to get back here. Please check this available method. Tell me what is the return type for available method? Int. What it is going to return? Still, how many byte data we need to read from the file to store that data into the database? How many bytes? I'll show you. Are you getting me? Come on. Okay. Now let's try to get back here. Done, completed. Now let me come. Oh, not here. Where? Okay, here. All right. Okay. Now here, I already set the question marks. Could you please tell me what I need to do next? Please tell me what I need to do next. tstmt dot execute update or execute query. Execute update, and you know what is the return type? Int ROWCOUNT, int row count. Let me just try to make it as fine. Int row count, if row count equal to 0, if row count equal to 0, THROW throw new runtime exception with a message date, or else image not inserted. Image not inserted. Else, why else not required? Directly I'm going to write system.out.println image insert inserted into the database. DATABA, image inserted into the database. All right, done. Let's try to see this. I want to call my method one. Okay, let me go to my main method. Now inside this main method, new JDBC Pro 13 equal to OBJ belongs to JDBC Pro 13, and after that just let me try to call obj dot method one. Right click, run as Java application, image inserted into the database. Now if I'm trying to open my database, let me just try to check, select start from my data 101, and this is that pick data which we have stored into the database. Don't think like in the database it will be stored like an image. Did you insert an image in the database, Oracle? No. Okay, no worries. It's okay. Absolutely okay. Inside the database, directly image will not be stored. The image will be sorted in the form of bytes. Bytes. Come on, Ra. And that is how it will be stored. Okay, let's try to read it. Then you'll be able to understand. Shall we try to read? Okay, let's go. Okay, now here I'm going to take one more method, void method 2, void method 2, system.out.println retrieving blob data from the database. Okay. This is completely another method. I hope you are following me. Okay, guys, online students, why you are, entering very lately to the class? Online students, a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are joining very late in the class. Why? Our class timing is 11. I'm going to start our session maximum by 11:10, 11:15. At that time, I will be starting, depending upon my previous class. And you guys are attending by 11:20, 11:30. What is this? Guys, online students, from tomorrow onwards, I want everyone to please join on time, if possible. Could you please message me in the chat, guys? Please message me in the chat. This is not like a movie theater kind of thing, Ra. You should be joining in time. If you're not joining in time, how you will be able to understand the remaining concepts? Please don't repeat it. See, still some people are joining right now. Still, as of now. Sai, unmute. Please unmute.
Hello?
Yeah. Why joined lately, buddy?
No, sir, I have joined early only. I am unable to hear your voice clearly.
Please don't log off.
Network.
Okay, Sai?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Right. It's okay.
Network
No problem.
from my
Please. It's okay. All right. So again, I'm saying you guys, online students, please join on time. I request you. Okay. All right. Let's get back. So right now, retrieving blob data from the database. So obviously, if we want to retrieve the data, we need to have one more query, string SQLQUERY query 2 equal to, I want to give the ID. I want to give the ID. Could you please tell me the code? I close the laptops. Close, close, close. Please tell me the code. SELECT select pick data from my data WHERE where ID equal to question mark. Now let me just try to use this, please. Okay, in method 2, fine. Obviously, we need to go with try. Please, let's go. CATCH catch and EXCEPT and exception E. Just E dot print stat trace method. All right. Please tell me the code first. Come on, guys. You know the format. Connect. Okay. Con belongs to connection interface. After that, con dot prepared statement. I'm gonna use SQL query 2. Now what I need to use, obviously, equal to tstmt belongs to prepared statement. Okay, prepared statement. Okay, now please tell me the code. I need to set the question mark, right? Yes. Tstmt dot set string 1. I'm directly giving hard code. Let me just try to go like 101. Is this 101? Yeah, 101. After that, please, Vaila. No, don't forget the basics. Tstmt dot execute execute a query, and you know what would be the return type equal to rs belongs to result set. After that, please tell me what we need to use. Am I supposed to use? No, you tell me the code. After that, what I need to use? While or if. I'm sorry, not while. Why? What is the use of using while? There is only one record. There's only one record now. I'm directly use. Don't forget the query. Select pick data from my data where ID. So there will be only one data. So no need of using while. Let me just try to go with if rs dot next rs dot next. Now rs dot get blob. I'm just trying to go with one. Okay. I'm returning the blob data now. Okay. Now, okay, we are getting the blob. After that, what we need to do, tell me. Just guess. Just take a minute time. Again, guys, remember, right now we are trying to pass, previously we passed an image into the database. Whenever we are passing an image into the database, we are using file, we are using file input stream. Now, what we need to do, we need to get the image back from the file. Whenever we are retrieving the image back from the database, basically we need to store that image somewhere. Otherwise, how can we see the image? So we need to read or write. Write. Yes or no? We need to write that image now. Now take a minute time and think about how to write an image into a file. IO streams concept. This is how to read. No, just think about it. How to write. I don't need only the class name. Don't say file output stream. Okay, file output stream, but internal mechanism. Which methods we need to call? Think about it. Take a minute time, no problem. Think about it. Let me ask you a simple question. File output stream. Okay. For file output stream, we are having write method. Did you remember that? Write method is a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? Parameterized method. How many parameters will accept? One. And that single parameter can be either int or byte array. String is for file writer. String is for file writer. I'm not speaking about character strings. I'm speaking about byte strings. So coming back to here, equal to b belongs to, this is basically blob data. Now in blob, there is this method known as get bytes. Get bytes. Now for this method, we need to use two parameters. One, starting parameter. Now, how many bytes you want to read? All the bytes you want to read, or else only some bytes? Means we need the entire image now, not a part of the image. I need the entire image. So b dot length. Let me just try to typecast it into int. Okay. Now, sir, why we are typecasting into int? Why? Because the return type for this length method is long. Return type for this length method is long. And where is here get bytes method is a parameterized method. It accepts first parameter as long, second parameter as int. So we need to typecast it. That is the reason I just typecast. Where is it? Now return type is byte, byte array. We are having our byte array. Now we'll do one thing. Let us just try to go with new file, file output stream. And here we need to give the file path equal to FOS belongs to file output stream. Now I want to copy it and I'll paste it here. Let me make it as pic2. Already we are having pic1 now. Let's try to deal with pic2. Okay. Uh, yeah, sure. Now after that, what we need to do, FOS dot write byte array ARR. Core Java. Core Java, literally Core Java. ARR. Okay, done, completed. Now after that, just let me, just for our understanding purpose, image RETRIVED, image retrieved, and of course it's a good programming practice to close image retrieved. This is all for if block. Else, else system.out.println, there is THGRE, there is no record ID with ID. As I'm hard coding directly here also I'm going with 10, or else there is no record, or else there is no record with the given ID. Just go and write like this. Enough. So let's see. I'm going to write obj dot method 2. Okay. I'm closing everything. I closed everything. So yeah, let's see. This, hang on. Pick one. So pick one size is almost 1800 KB. We'll see. Whenever we are getting the message image retrieved, then it's there. Right click, run as, right click, run as Java application, retrieving image retrieved, pick two. Can you see this? Now, this is pick one, which I upload into the database. And this is pick two, which I retrieved from the database. Complete image, I'm able to do this. What if, for example, I'll do one thing. Instead of writing this, I'm going to write something like, 1024 into 5, I guess. Let me make it as pick 3. Let's see what happens. Image retrieved, pick 3. Let me just try to open. Can you see the image? Hey, image is there. See it clearly. No, seriously, image is there. You did not find it? Can you see that white color line? I did not retrieve the complete image. I did not read all the bytes from the database. Okay, I'll do one thing. For example, let me go like 50. Image retrieved. Can you see it? For example, still, let me go with 500. I hope you are understanding what is happening here, right? In order to if we want complete all the data from the database, If you want to read the complete image from the database, then we need to use this length method. Complete length. I hope you're understanding the point here. Online students, I want you to kindly please respond to the chat for me. If possible, please respond to the chat, guys. Is that clear? That is the reason we will be writing this length method. Got it? Okay. Your turn. Please. Okay. First, keep your siding as streams with JDBC. Pranita, sir, explain line number 70 one more time. Line number 70. Okay. We are using get bytes method from the blob interface. Okay. Basically, this blob is an interface. From this blob interface, we are using get bytes method. Get bytes method is a parameterizer method, two parameters. One, starting index position, and next one is how many bytes you want to read from that blob data. So I want to read the complete bytes. So that is reason I'm using length, all the bytes. Return type for this get bytes method is byte array. Similar get bytes method is also available in string class. Get bytes method is also available in string class. Do you remember that core Java? Just a second. For example, just okay, system.out.println arrays arrays dot toString arrays dot toString abc dot get bytes. I'll be getting 65, 66, 67 ASCII values. This is a string get bytes method. Return type for this get bytes method is byte array. And I'm using arrays.toString method as a parameter. You did not understand this line of code? Did you understand this? Okay. Byte array, and I am passing that array as a parameter. I hope it's clear, right? Same get bytes method is also available here for blob interface. The return type for that get bytes method is, yeah, byte array. Okay. Okay. Please open your notes, please. First, just some points in the notes. Now, before going to this streams with JDBC, eyes on the board for me. Just a second. Up to our yesterday's session in JDBC, these are all the objects which we already used. Take a minute time and read. Do you know connection object? Okay. Do you know statement? Repeat statement? Callable statement? Result set? Two types. What are those? Scrollable and non-scrollable. Row set? Five types. What are those? JDBC row set? Cached row set? Web row set? Join row set? Filtered row set. After that, metadata. Yesterday we discussed about metadata, na? Database metadata, parameter metadata, row set metadata, result set metadata. All these are the interfaces. All these are interface objects. We already covered this, right? Come on. Now we are discussing about streams with JDBC. Just a small point. Please write a small point. In JDBC, it's a simple point. In JDBC, streams are used to handle in JDBC. Streams are used to handle large amount of data large amounts of data such as such as large text files or binary files, such as large text files or binary files. JDBC supports two primary types of streams. Two primary types of streams. Byte streams. First one is byte streams. Next one is character streams. No need to write all these points. Just write byte streams and character streams. You already know the difference, huh? Byte streams are mainly used for transferring multimedia data. Character streams are mainly used for transferring textual data. Just you already know that. Okay. Now after that, don't write. No need to write. Whenever if you want to deal with byte streams, then we need to use blob interface. If you want to deal with character streams, we need to use blob interface. That's it, not more than that. No need to write this. I'll upload this in the Google Classroom. Okay. Now go with the code. Please carry on. Open your laptops and please proceed with the code. Go ahead. Please. Start the code. Start the code. Please start the code. Today only we'll be discussing about glob data also. Please start the code. And by the way, first what we need to do, please go to the table. Please check the table. Start the code. Intentionally, I am not showing you the code. Start. You can do this. Start. Please don't try to copy paste. You guys already know connect method. In the meantime, I'll try to write glob code also. Alam, you know the connect method na Alam? This is connect method. This is just connect method. Okay. I'll just I'll wait for 1 minute. After that, I'll directly scroll to line number 35. Is method one completed for everyone? No? Carry on. Carry on, carry on. No problem. Please carry on. How many completed method one? Good, good, good. Image inserted? Okay. Obviously, in order to understand this program, you are supposed to have an idea about, yeah, to be precise. In core Java also, to be precise, IO streams. Give the path correctly. Whenever you are retrieving, please give the path correctly. Anyone completed method 2? Only one, two people. Okay, please carry on. I'll wait for 5 minutes. After that, I'm going to explain you about club. I already wrote the code for a club data also. I'll explain. Let's go. Be first. All right. Is it done? Okay. Now, wait. Sushant, you're asking, sir, explain line number 78. Sushant, in line number 78, we are retrieving the data which is present in our result set. You know, here in this SQL query, we are using select pick unscroll data from my data where ID. So basically there is only one column now. That data we are trying to retrieve here. That's it, not more than that. And now, Shravan, sir, what if it is 10 GB file? Can we insert and retrieve it directly? No load issues. Okay, Shravan, generally, if it is 10 GB or else more data file, the very first point you need to remember is we will not be storing that in database. We'll be storing that in cloud. Okay. So if you want to store that in database also, yeah, you can do that. But it will take time. That's it. Just it will take more time. Right, Shravan? Yeah. And Sushan sir, what if you're having more than one column? Which column you want? Give the number. We already covered that now, that concept. Whenever we're using prepared statement, if you're having more columns, how we will be trying to retrieve it? By using the specified column names. Column numbers. Check with that, please. Okay. Is it done? All right, guys, please stop coding. Stop coding, stop coding. Everyone, please stop coding. Stop coding. All right. I'm having one more table. My data too. Okay. Now, ID, file data. Here it is. Please tell me. Clob. Okay. Previously, what we discussed? Blob. Now, this is clob data. Okay. Please try to explain me what is happening in this method 3. Just try. Just try. Passing file into database. Okay. Calling connect method. Okay. Connection created. Okay. You know what? This is not required. I already wrote that connection created in my connect method. Prepare statement. SQL query 3. What is the SQL query? Insert into my data to values. Okay. Coming back to method 3. Set string 1 101 ID. Now I'm going to clob. Set clob. Okay. To directly I'm trying to give file reader. Previously, for example, I can write file reader equal to fr belongs to file reader, and here copy, just instead of this, can I directly give fr? Yes, but instead of doing this directly, I'm trying to give the file path. Did you understand this line? Ah, after that, execute update, inserting the data, execute update, row count, file not inserted, file inserted. Any doubt here? Any doubt? Okay. So file one dot txt, file one dot txt. Okay. You know what? Just a second. Let me. Okay. Some data is there, some large data. Okay. Now I want to store this into my file. Sure. Let me just try to call my method 3. Obj dot method 3. Let's see. Right click, run as Java application, passing file in database, connection created, file inserted. Let me just try to select start from my data. Am I getting my data? Now I need to retrieve the data back. I just need to retrieve the data back. Okay. Now, in order to retrieve the data back, I wrote one more method, method 4. Please eyes on the board, method 4. Retrieving file from the database. Okay. Database, first we are trying to get the connection. After that, I wrote the prepared statement, giving SQL query to, this is our SQL query. Query 4. Sorry, this is SQL query 4. Okay. What is your SQL query here? Select file data, select file data from my data to where ID equal to question mark. Exactly like previous method, right? Now coming to method 4, this is my SQL query. Now 1, I need to set the parameter now 101, and I'm using execute query. I'm using if. You know the reason why I'm using if. After that, okay, glob. Previously, what I'm using, get blob, and its return type is also blob. Right now, what I'm using, get glob. What is its type? Glob. And here I'm trying to get my character stream. Literally, we are dealing with character stream. So get character stream. Return type is reader. I'm using buffered reader. I can directly use file reader also. Absolutely, I can use file reader also. See, buffered streams are exactly same like byte streams and character streams, but with more efficiency. So I'm just using buffered streams and I'm passing my reader. Just I'm trying to retrieve the data. After that, I'm using, I just took a separate line, string line, so that whatever the data which I'm trying to get from the database, I'm trying to store that data here. I'm just writing that line. That's it, not more than that. Closing all the connections, cloud data retrieved. Let us just try to check that. Obj dot method 4. Pure core Java, pure IO streams concept. Now here, file 2, kindly please do remember, file 2 is not present here. Let's just try to execute. Cloud data retrieved and file 2. This is the data. As simple as this. The only new concept which we are using here is get blob, get clob. Remaining everything is same. IO streams concept, core Java. Come on, please go with method 3 first. Obviously, you need to create a table. Go with first create a table, please. This is the reason whenever we're discussing core Java, we will say core Java is important, important, revise, revise, revise. Come on, first create the table, my data 2. Is table created? Okay, then please check the SQL queries, please. Shall I show method 3? I want you to please respond. Shall I show method 3? Yes? Okay, please go ahead. Sushant sir, why not show all data in the database? If you want to see, you can see. I just need only one table. That's it. Is method 3 done? Good. That is good. Method 4. If anyone wants method 3, do let me know. You want? Okay. Scroll back, please. Carry on. Please carry on. I'll scroll to method 4 in 2 minutes. So by tomorrow, we'll complete with JDBC, guys. Okay, guys, one more time I'm asking, are you comfortable with the way how our advanced Java classes are going on? Yes or no? Please, please carry on. Yeah, that is great, guys. So now method 4. You know what? We'll do one thing. Please try to take the pick if anyone wants. You want to take the pick? Please. Entire program I'm showing you. Go ahead. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. Some people wrote, some people did not. So please try to take the pick. Okay. Now, shall I scroll? Be fast. Okay, I am scrolling it. This is method 1. After that, method 2. After that, method 3. And finally, method 4. Method 4. That's it. That's the entire code. Okay. So kindly please make sure to complete this. And by tomorrow, we'll be completing our JDBC. Just a small concept is there known as batch processing. By tomorrow, we'll complete JDBC and we'll start with servlets also. All right. Dot. That's it, guys. That's it for today. That's it for today. Online students, I guess you enjoyed our today's sessions. If possible, kindly please try to message me in the chat, guys. Okay, that is great. That is great. That is great. Very good. Venkat Satyanarayana, sir, SQL injection. You know what, Satyanarayana, SQL injection means we will be able to avoid that SQL injection by using prepared statement. The main use of prepared statement is to avoid SQL injection. Whenever we are speaking about servlets, at that time you will be able to understand that. Do one thing. Do one thing. If you want to know more about that SQL injection, I gave a small workshop in Naresh IT. Just a second. Uh, Let me go like YouTube. In that, let us think. Naresh IT Kishan, Naresh IT SQL injection. Okay. If you enter that, these two. Can you see that, Satyanarayana? I literally told how a hacker will be trying to hack it and how we should be able to avoid that by using our prepared statement. If possible, please try to have a look at these And if you're having any doubt, I'll be there for you. Right, buddy? That is great. That is great. All right, guys. So that's it. That's it for today. We'll be trying to continue since I get back tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you.